That's it. Don't play this. And developers, don't ask me to play shitty games if you don't want me to shit on your shitty game.
Yeah, so that didn't work. Really, I was very, very sure that by just being as brutal as possible and effectively making an example out of a poor development team that asked me to play their frankly god-awful game, that people with god-awful games would stop reaching out to me asking me to play their god-awful games. But evidently, that's not true, because welcome to bizarre times. I was reached out to, I believe, by multiple people on multiple occasions to play this game. Unfortunately, because it's been a minute since I recorded the footage, and I went on my YouTube and asked people to DM me stuff about the Scary Monsters We Work a little bit ago, my DMs have been completely swamped, and there's no way I'm gonna be able to find those messages, but you're just gonna have to take my word on this one. And if you really believe that I'm just looking around the ROBLOX Jojo page for games with like 15 players just to take dumps on them, I don't do that. I promise I don't do that. And if you think I do, I feel like there's no way I can convince you otherwise. Anyways, this is This is Amazon Delivery Simulator. Anyways, this is Bizarre Times, where you'll be going to a spot, picking up a box, and then taking it across the map to the other corner of the map, where you'll be setting down the box. And then you'll be doing that again, and again, and again, and again. Now you may be wondering to yourself right now, Eclipse, I thought you were playing a JoJo game. Why are you playing Amazon Delivery Simulator? And that's a question that I think that you should ask the developers, not me, because I didn't make Amazon Delivery Simulator, they did. And how they thought that Amazon Delivery Simulator would be a fun game for people to play when they log into a ROBLOX Jojo game, I have no fucking clue. But here we are. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, well, maybe Amazon Delivery Simulator isn't so bad because at least you run at normal speed, right? Wrong. You walk. You walk slow as ass. Okay, well, maybe you can dash while carrying your Amazon box. Wrong. No, you can't. You can't dash, you can't run. In fact, there's no running in the game. The speed that you go is the speed that you're going to go. And when you pick up the box, it slows you down. So, you're going slow, and you can't dash. Now that's okay, at least when you get to your destination, you'll speed back up, right? Well, sometimes. Maybe. Maybe you'll speed back up, or maybe you'll remain slow and have to commit suicide. Now, admittedly, that might be a better alternative than playing Amazon Delivery Simulator, but that's neither here nor there. Some of you may be wondering by this point, Eclipse, why do you insist on talking about Amazon Delivery Simulator instead of the actual game? And that's because if you want to play the actual game, you must play Amazon Delivery Simulator first. Basically, when you take this box from point A to point B, it gives you money. You get money, and what do you use the money on? Well, stands. You walk up to the NPC, you talk to the NPC, and the NPC gives you a random stand. Now, I can only assume that the chances on anything halfway decent are abysmal, considering that every single person that I saw playing the game had something that I never acquired. So either I was doing something desperately wrong, and there were 800 different obtainment methods that I just didn't see or didn't understand, or the chances are just so astronomically low that they want you to play Amazon Delivery Simulator for like 9 hours. And I have better things to do than play Amazon Delivery Simulator for 9 hours, which is of course why I played Amazon Delivery Simulator for an hour of my time. Now, all of that time was not spent specifically grinding for stands, or more accurately, getting Killer Queen, and then getting Killer Queen again, and then getting Killer Queen again. What I was actually trying to do was unlock this little dungeon area. It told me that I needed to go get $20,000 first. And I was like, oh good God, you only get like $2,000 or $3,000 every single time you play Amazon Delivery Simulator. I really don't want to play Amazon Delivery Simulator the entire time, but people are gonna be upset with me, probably the developers too, although they'll be upset anyway. Frankly, I don't care if they're upset, but they'll be upset anyway because I didn't experience all that the game has to offer. So I did. I played Amazon Delivery Simulator. I got $20,000, and what's at the end of the road? Fucking nothing. Nothing's at the end of the road because I talked to the NPC and they didn't do shit. I couldn't do anything. So, congratulations, I wasted my time. I guess. I mean, at least I can go get Killer Queen another 7 times, right? So that's not so bad. Now, what about the gameplay, right? Is the gameplay at least good? No, it's not. And who's surprised by that? Literally 0 people. Maybe not super relevant at the time, but I think the most hilarious thing about this game is its game page, where it's got a almost 50% dislike ratio. I can't imagine why. Maybe people don't quite like playing Amazon Delivery Driver Simulator, but it says at the bottom, this game is not a copy of AUT, nor take assets from AUT. AUT does not own JoJo. Please do not dislike this game because it has similarities. Which is what they're saying when they've made what's effectively an ABD clone, which AUT is an ABD clone. So if anything, they're not AUT, they're ABD, but regardless, they've taken a game, they've made it heavily JoJo inspired, threw in other abilities, and now you start to see the similarities. We had budget YBA with Roblox's Unbreakable, now we've got budget AUT with Bizarre Times. The gameplay is horrendous. It feels horrible. It's one of those things where going into the nitty-gritty details of exactly why it feels horrible is pointless because the reality of the day is all that matters in these games is the rarity of what you have acquired. And if you're trying to use something that is easy to get, you'll get obliterated by something that's harder to get because that's just how these games work. The game is specifically designed to make you play Amazon Delivery Driver Simulator over and over and over again until you grind your way up to having something that's even remotely competitive, so that way you can crush people who are also playing Amazon Delivery Driver Simulator, which kind of poses a problem in of itself considering that there's nobody playing this, which means that the only people that are playing are 1 or 2 people like me who play Amazon Delivery Driver Simulator and get punched into the dirt, and other people who have already gone through that pain, for some reason decided to suffer through all of it, and now have overpowered as shit things that absolutely obliterate you. I don't know how long I've been recording. I don't need to record for any longer. If this doesn't hit the threshold for mid-roll ads, I don't care. I didn't make a script, I recorded, I played, these are my thoughts. Bizarre Times is terrible. I'm not gonna bother linking it in the description. If you wanna go find this game yourself and play it, go right ahead. But don't do that. And for the second time, if your ROBLOX Jojo game is shit, stop asking me to play your ROBLOX Jojo game.